In this video, we're going to review our stay at the Hotel Hirsch in Fussen, Germany. We're going to talk about the location. We'll take you into our room and actually review our entire stay from how well we slept to the breakfast and on-site dinner. And we'll end with whether or not we'd stay here again. So stay tuned till the end. Welcome to Traveling with 904 Style. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, and I love fashion. First, let's talk about location. The Hotel Hirsch is located in Fussen and is only 2 miles from Neuschwanstein and Hohenschwangau castles. It's about a 45-minute drive to Linderhof Palace, so it makes a great base for some castle hopping over the course of a few days. The first decision you have to make is which town do you want to stay in? Fussen, with a population of about 16,000, or Schwangau, with a population of 3,500. Now, we chose to stay in Fussen because it's a bigger town, and since we're going to spend 2 nights and have 1 full day, the castle really only takes about a half a day. We were going to have some extra time on our hands. I wanted to be able to kind of stroll a couple little village streets, go somewhere to have drinks, have something nice to eat, just have a little bit more to do than a quaint small village. So did it live up to that? Yes, it did in some ways, and no, it didn't in other ways. There are quite a few nice pedestrian-only streets with some shopping, not a lot. You can buy dirndl, you can buy lederhosen, you can buy souvenirs, and there is, I believe, a small enclosed mall next door to us that we didn't even have the time to go in and take a look at. There are a lot of restaurants. There's a lot of places to eat, a lot of street side cafes. So you have those choices available to you. Where it kind of failed for me was there were no real kind of places where you could, like a cocktail bar. There's no real cocktail bars. The only place that you're going to have a cocktail here is inside a restaurant. It's completely different from what you find in America. All right, so since we have spent the night in the Hotel Hirsch in Fussen, Germany, I wanted to go ahead and give you a basic review of how we thought the stay went. We are going to spend 1 more night. We're going to leave tomorrow and continue on our 3-week tour. Now, as far as the check-in process, we had reserved an upgraded room, and with that upgraded room, you kind of expect to get some more upgraded things. And I got very concerned after we checked in, and we opened the door to our room, and all I heard was road noise with all of the windows closed. I'm a light sleeper. I can't do that. Now, the way this hotel is situated, half of the hotel is actually on a busier road. The cars are going 25 miles an hour, but they go through pretty regularly. It's like the main thoroughfare through the town. The other side of the hotel backs up onto a dead-end road, and there's barely even any pedestrians on that little dead-end street. So I went back down to reception. I told them there's no way I can stay as a light sleeper in a room on the roadside to put me on the back side. And they were more than happy to accommodate us. Fortunately, they had rooms still available. It's a hotel. If there's no room available where you want it, you're not going to get it. So that would probably be my biggest concern with staying here, is whether or not you're going to get stuck on the roadside. And if you're a light sleeper, that's not something you can do. Speaking of sleeping, we had a good night's sleep. The bed was comfortable. Here's the bed right behind us. It's sizable. It had a nice, regular American style king size mattress. There was no 2 mattresses pushed together in the same frame, no crack down the middle, which was great. The only kind of downside I had with the night's sleep was there was quite a bit of light coming into the room from the street lighting in the town. The window shades didn't really keep that kind of lighting out. Now, a lot of pluses though. Breakfast was great. The breakfast buffet was in this beautiful Bavarian style room with Bavarian painted furniture. They had a lot of choices, from yogurts and fruits, cereals. They had eggs, bacon, this traditional German sausages for breakfast, a lot of cheeses, a lot of cold cuts. What they don't have are breakfast potatoes. They don't have pancakes. They don't have waffles. So if you're looking for that, you're not going to get it. Breakfast was included with our room, but if I remember right, the price to include breakfast with your room was exceedingly reasonable. So we went ahead and just added on the breakfast. And it was served from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. So if you want to get to the castle early, you can get here, do your breakfast at 7 a.m. It's buffet style. You've got plenty of time to finish eating and then drive the 2 miles to the castle and be at the castle as one of the first ones early in the morning and avoid all the crowds. They also had American style coffee. They had espresso. They had juices. I mean, the breakfast was really, really good. Now, going on with the food theme, we had dinner here, and we've actually had dinner here now twice. We were so impressed the first night that we came back again the second night. And they have everything from standard Bavarian food. Tonight I ordered a pork roast. My husband ordered, was it Wiener Schnitzel? Veal Wiener Schnitzel. And then we had to do the apple strudel. I mean, you can't be in Germany and not do at least one apple strudel. And we each had 2 drinks. I had 2 aperitifs. He had 2 glasses of wine. And I have to tell you, the prices here compared to the US are so reasonable at this hotel. My aperitif, and I brought one up back to the room, this glass was full. This is a gin aperitif, €9. My husband had wine, and he's already had some of it. So, the glass, he kind of filled the glass up to about here. 2 of these glasses, 250 milliliters of wine, €9. So our entire meal, our dinner, it was 4 drinks, 2 appetizers. We had cream of asparagus soup, 2 appetizers, 2 entrees, and a dessert. Was basically €50 each. I challenge you to find a place other than McDonald's or Waffle House or something like that back in the United States where you can pay those kinds of prices. Now, we're from Jacksonville, Florida. These portions and what we got would have easily cost us double back in the US. I mean, I'm absolutely amazed at the prices of the food. And tips are included. I mean, there's no tipping. Of course, they all ask for one, but it is not standard in Germany to tip. But the service was great. I mean, the waiters and the waitresses, the waitresses are all wearing traditional German dirndl. First, I tried to call it drindle, and I was corrected. It's dirndl. As far as I know, who knows? A little bit more about let's see, that was about the food. I don't think we have anything really more to say about the food. Breakfast was great. Oh, yes, I do have more to say about the food. There's a strict time schedule when it comes to food. Breakfast is served 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Lunch is served, I think it's maybe 11 a.m. or it's noon until 2. And then dinner doesn't start until 6, and it goes from 6 until 10. So if you're hungry in between, you are not getting any food here in the hotel. You have to go find it somewhere out in the town. The hotel does not have a standard bar either. If you want to get an alcoholic drink or any kind of drink, you have to go down to the restaurant during their serving times to get it. Now, the other nice thing about the hotel is it has a 3rd floor outdoor kind of rooftop terrace. It's a nice little loungy area. It looks over kind of the roof line of the town. But again, there's no bar up there. So if you want to drink anything, you got to go down to the restaurant, get your drink, and take it back up. Now they will let you get the drinks. You can bring them back to your room. I have a little collection of glasses that they have to pick up. But you know, they're more than happy to do that. But it's, you know, you're in a small German town and you have to get used to the differences in culture and the differences in how things are done. And that's kind of part of the quirky, fun experience. And as you can see, I like a little quirky. I love these themed rooms. They're really cute, and each room is a little bit different. No two are alike. Now, a little bit more about the room. The one thing we did find last night is, you know, when we're tired and we want to rest a little bit, sometimes we like to plug into our Netflix account and watch some Netflix on the hotel TV. Yeah, that ain't happening here. This is not the smartest of smart TVs. I don't know, this definitely needs an upgrade, but you are not plugging into your Netflix account here. You keep seeing me turn away because I'm turning and looking at my husband, kind of laughing at him. Let's see, the plenty of hot water. When we were getting ready this morning, there's lots of hot water. You don't have to worry about that. It was easy to get ready. In fact, I really liked it because they had the toilet separate from the actual shower area. Two separate rooms. Toilet's over this way, shower's over that way. So I can be getting a shower and getting ready, and hubby can be, you know, on the porcelain throne doing his thing. So that made getting ready a little bit easier than two people trying to jockey into the bathroom at the same time. Putting on your makeup. Lighting in here is pretty harsh when everything is turned on. I was able to, you see where that mirror is? Right there in the entry hallway. I actually use that to do my makeup in the morning. I found the lighting in that area was much better than in the bathroom. It happens to have a balcony that you can go out on. And this overlooks a little bit of a shopping area here. And it's raining. And this is not a through street, this is a dead end street. So I'm not gonna have to worry about road noise. But you see those cars in the background? All those cars in the background? The first room that they gave us was facing all of that car traffic. So I guess the next question is, would I stay in this hotel again? And I'm not 100% sure I would. I liked it. We've had a good 2 days. You know, so here's another thing about the hotels and the quirkiness is, you know, we're sitting down having a nice little dinner, but the chairs are hardwood chairs. So you're not going to want to spend a 2-hour leisurely dinner here. You're going to end up wanting to kind of eat, get it done, and go. We did have drinks last night at this place called Deja Vu down the street. And they had wonderful cushy chairs. I mean, I could have stayed in those chairs all night. And they had some really good drinks. We tried a dessert. The menu, though, wasn't real great. I didn't see a lot on the menu. I like to try and eat a little bit healthier. I like to drink my calories rather than eat my calories. So I didn't see a lot on their menu that I would consider a little healthier. And surprisingly, here in the hotel, I was able to find salads and fresh fish and, you know, more than just your standard Bavarian foods. So I think they even had vegetarian dishes. Yes, they had vegetarian dishes. So if you're trying to stay a little bit on the healthy side while you're vacationing, you can do that here without leaving the property. It's great. So back to, would I stay here again? I think for maybe 1 or 2 nights, sure. But I think I would like to try something a little bit different just because we like to try different things.
It's still a good choice.
It's still a great choice. It is still, you got, for the bang for the buck was definitely there. I mean, you got quite a bit of bang for your buck in this hotel. It's not ultra luxurious, but it's not basic either. We had a great time, and location is great for Neuschwanstein Castle.